Well, the battle of the West has only just begun. But what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the All Around Sportscast. I am your host, Antonio. Last time we went over the Eastern Conference playoff teams that I thought were going to advance to the second round. This time we're covering the Western playoff teams, my preview and predictions for each of these playoff series, so that way we can see what stats we got for each of these sides. But before we get started, I did want to mention I am only 6 subscribers away from hitting the 200 subscriber mark, and I want to hit this before the NFL draft. So if you can, and if you want to, please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and press that like button if you like this video. For now, let's get this thing started. So first up, you got the Winnipeg Jets going against the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche, according to what I looked up in research, the Winnipeg Jets swept the Colorado Avalanche in 3-0 in the regular season. But the Avalanche are still a championship team from 2 years ago. And they still have many of those weapons still around. You got Nathan McKinnon. You still got Cale Makar. You still got loads of guys on that team. As for Winnipeg, last time they were in the playoffs, they got beat out in the first round to the Golden Knights, which we'll get into here in a little bit. But these two teams have one thing in common. They have high-powered offenses. They got great defenses, great goaltenders, and these two sides I believe are going to battle it out in this series. And I am going to give the edge because of their experience in the playoffs. I am going to give the edge to the Colorado Avalanche in a total of 6 games, but I would not be surprised if Winnipeg got it. And Winnipeg, hopefully you can make it past the first round this time. And now we move up to another playoff series that I don't think anybody expected. You got the Vancouver Canucks going against the Nashville Predators. Now, the Vancouver Canucks ended up winning the Pacific Division for the first time since the 2012-2013 season. And this, I think, came up as a surprise to everybody. This team came out of nowhere. They got shot out of a cannon. And the way that they've been playing has been amazing. And then we look at the Predators. And according to what I know from this series, is Vancouver swept the Predators 3-0. And this, I think, is going to be a good series. But I do believe the Predators are not that great. I mean, their fan base is amazing. Their crowd can always get the things into it because of their hostile environment. But this is I think is gonna be a series. I would not be surprised. I would be surprised if this ended up in a clean sweep. But I am gonna go with the Vancouver Canucks in 6 games, and maybe they might win championship this year. Who knows? And then we move on to another rematch of round 1 from last year and the year before that. The Los Angeles Kings going against the Edmonton Oilers. Man, we knew this had to come again at some point. 2 hated rivals going at it again. And the last time these two teams faced off, the Kings got beat out by the Edmonton Oilers in a total of 6 games, and went on to lose to the Golden Knights in the second round. But this is different because there's different players around the team. Of course, Connor McDavid's still a part of the Edmonton Oilers, but the Kings are still a tough team. They're still tough. They've always put up a fight. And I know that this series is going to be physical. It's going to be heated. It is going to be firing on all fumes because this is a great playoff environment rivalry. And we know that this series is going to be good. But I am, according to what I looked up, the Kings are 1-2-1 against the Edmonton Oilers. So the Edmonton Oilers have pretty much dominated the regular season matchup. I am going to go with the Edmonton Oilers here. I'm going to go with them in 6 games again, and maybe, hopefully, the Kings can get somewhere this time. But then I saved the best for last. A Western Conference Final rematch between my Vegas Golden Knights, the defending Stanley Cup champion, and going against Joe Pavelski and the Dallas Stars. Man, this matchup is going to be good. The Vegas Golden Knights swept the regular season series against the Dallas Stars 3-0. But these two sides are very common because they got great offensive weapons, they got great defensive weapons, great goaltenders, and this series is going to be a good one. Last time these two teams met up, it went a total of 6 games, and the Golden Knights ended up winning it to go win their first Stanley Cup championship in franchise history. But this series is going to be a make it or break it for the Golden Knights because they've been struggling all year. They've been struggling. And I thought they were going to win the division this year, but apparently not because of some of the weapons we lost, including Riley. But they still got lots of weapons there. You still got Mark Stone. You still got Shea Theodore. You still got Aiden Hill. And so many other guys on this Vegas Golden Knights squad that are still there from that team and are experienced. So I think that experience will kick into gear. Joe Pavelski is a worthy opponent, especially when he was with San Jose back a few years ago. But this is going to be a series. And I think the Golden Knights are going to win this one in a total of 6 games and a final score of the series 4-2. So hopefully the Golden Knights can go back-to-back. But they need to prove themselves, and it starts now in this series. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And please, and if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But until next time, I'll catch you all in the next one. So long for now.